All right, Hope. Why did you would you want to see me for? Well, Gabrielle. Okay. All right. Hi, Gabrielle here. Hope here. And today we're going to talk about once again about how Toybiz never really seemed to be good at holding, making dolls hold weapons or didn't give you stands or, things like that. Well, Gabrielle, you should be thankful. At least Toy Biz made you where you could stand or lean against something. You had to have a doll stand. Well, that wouldn't work. Instead of having some Jackson Mattel doll stand. I didn't come with anything. I mean, yes, I came with another Calistro doll, that's true. It was a 2-pack, and I did happen to come in, 2008 between FYL from Walmart. I mean, from Amazon or Strong Woman. But anyway, at least I can stand up. Yeah, well, Hope, at least you can stand up. You don't need to lean against a reckoner or a farseer or against a wall. You don't need to have some kind of Jax or Mattel doll stand to stand on. But, and at least I can hold this staff in my hand. Yeah, you think that weird. Well, Gabrielle, good for you. But didn't you come from the Vinlander? Didn't you come from the Vinlander Frith Middle? Yeah, I believe I did come from the Vinlander Frith Middle. Someone bought me either a long time ago, either from Ames or Heels, or Walmart or Toys R Us or KB Toys or Kmart. I don't know. Had me for years, then gave me away to the Vinlander Frith Middle, where I got bought. Well, you were lucky, Gabrielle. I just happened to be, I don't really know. This offshoot of me, some business had me going back to between 98 YL, just happened to have me and bought me from Amazon or Strong Woman back in 2008, 28 between FYL though. And a lot of folks will say, wasn't there a double standard when it came to Toybiz making the dolls? Yes and no, because the double standard would be you can't hold weapons in your hands or they just fall out. You come a staff, a sword, a knife, whatever. You're going to be fighting to put that in the hand and hold it without knocking it off, falling out. Or you might have no stand, so you might have to work either a Jax WWF Jax doll stand or a WWE Mattel doll stand. Or it'd be leaning up against a reckoner, against a farseer, against a window or whatever, a shelf, whatever. That is the double standard of Toybiz. Now, I can't speak for all the dolls that Toybiz made over the time that they were around. Hold on. I mean, they made the WCW dolls. I mean, they also made the X-Men dolls, and he'd be the first one to ever get the rights to make them. But at the end of the day, I did not think, but when it came to them making dolls for Heracles, when they got the rights starting in between 96 YL, and then the rights to the Xena dolls, and between 98 YL, I don't really think the double standard was with weapons, not weapons falling out of your hand, or not keeping weapons in your hand, or not having a doll stand. Yeah, at the end of the day, Hope, you'd be right about that double standard with Toybiz. Now, who can you guilt it on? The business in Eastland? Toybiz, got a deal with some business or owned some business, some arm of themselves that made the dolls. I guess we'll say in the Folkreich of Eastland, but we know Eastland is no Folkreich, and it hasn't been a Folkreich since between 49 YL, when it became a speakership. And these folks, and I'm not going to knock on them, but they're like, well, Do they have to hold the staffs or the swords or the knives or whatever? Or the blades? Yeah, but make it where they just fall out of their hands and folks have to be fighting, wrestling or fighting the doll to keep it in there. Do we need to make any doll stands? Fuck no, don't make no doll stands. The our overlords told us no. Yeah. So we don't make no doll stands. How about standing up? Fuck no, unless they can lean against a window, a reckoner, a far-seer, put on some book stand or whatever. Yeah, and even then have to lean it up against something. So at the end of the day, I don't really know Toybiz and why the dolls are the way they are. But I am thankful that Toybiz did make our dolls. I mean, yes, even though it didn't have a good long run with it, I mean, it did make Heracles dolls for his show from 9 between 96 YL till 9 between 98 YL. And then by the time they got the rights to make our dolls, 9 between 98 YL, and then the deal ended in 9 between 99 YL, and our dolls would mostly been sold, well, I'm going to say Walmart, but at the time we didn't have a Walmart. Walmart didn't come. We didn't have Walmarts at the time. So most likely it would have been Kmart, but even then I'm going to take it back. Could have been Hills, or it was Ames most likely. Ames started selling the dolls. I guess Toys R Us or KB Toys. Maybe Kmart was. I just wasn't looking for them then when they were there. They may have been selling them at Hills, but then by that time Hills became Ames, so you know how that went. And I guess there were Walmarts that were selling them at the time, but keep in mind Walmart didn't come into West Mifflin Borough near or North Basales Township near until 9 between 98 while at the earliest. So by that time, who knows? So yeah, Gabrielle, you're right, Hope says. Let us know what you think about how Toybiz made the dolls and the double standards with can't hold the weapons in hand, gotta be leaning up against something, gotta be putting yourself on some kind of WF Jack's doll stands or WWE Mattel doll stands, See you later.